today we are going to be making you a vision board that actually works. Hi, my name is Mimi. Welcome back to my channel. I am so happy you're here. You might have heard it being called vision board. Some people also refer to it as a prayer board. So let's make one that actually works. One that is going to make this the best year that you could possibly have. You are going to be showing up for yourself and the universe is going to be supporting you. I take my goals very seriously. This is something that I religiously do every single year. Not only is it so much fun, but you actually get to visualize a life for you, what's meant for you, what you'll be working towards. A vision board helps you realize your goals and dreams as if it's already happened. Your brain can't tell the difference between an actual experience and an imagined experience. And it actually starts to create new neural pathways to help you bring that vision to life. Having it somewhere where you can see it daily helps you to familiarize yourself with it and this new way of life that you're trying to create. And that becomes your new norm. It takes that fear and unfamiliarity out of it because you see it, so you imagine it every single day. Your subconscious mind is going to be looking for proof of this new life everywhere. Kind of like when you want a new car, right? You want a specific car, a specific brand. It's not until you started researching it and looking into it that you start to notice that same specific brand of car driving so much around you. And it's not that all of a sudden there's a bunch of that specific car. It's just that now your mind is aware. So you literally start to see it everywhere. And that's the way that your vision board works. You have that vision board in front of you daily. You're seeing it often and you start working towards it. The universe starts aligning everything so that what's meant for you will reach you. You just have to be so clear on what it is that you want. I've achieved so many things on my vision board and obviously I work towards it, but there's also things that I've put on my vision board that just ended up happening because I manifested it. I've taken trips, I've met people, very fun experiences, all because of that manifestation power. I hope you're on board now. We're going to be making my vision board today, so I can show you very actionable steps along the way and give you some inspiration and motivation for yours as well. I'm going to be using Canva to create my vision board. Before you begin, you need to be very clear on who you want to be in 2025. You have to have specific goals and what you want this year to look like for you. This is a new chapter in your life. And if you were to name this chapter, what would it be? I love to design my vision board digitally. It allows me to get very specific pictures of what I want. I can search on Pinterest for hours and I find pictures that really resonate with me. And also digitally, you can move them around, change the format of it. I like to have one for my laptop, the background on my laptop. I like to have one for my phone. You can really put it wherever you're gonna see it the most so that once you do see it, you feel it and you act upon it. One thing that makes a vision board really work and really perform the way that it needs to is focusing on that specific year. There have been times where I choose photos like based on the aesthetic, or I put stuff on my vision board that's unmeasurable, and that won't allow it to work to its full potential. Instead, make it reflect what you think is possible in that year so that you can make sure that you're on the right track as the year goes on. Like I mentioned, I love to get my pictures on Pinterest. I feel like it has such a great search engine. I usually just type in whatever it is and I end it with aesthetic. So Pilates princess aesthetic, healthy aesthetic, whatever it is that you're going for. This leads me to my next point, which is the categories of your vision board. I am a firm believer in evolving and growing as a person in general, like in different areas of your life. And there are 6 aspects that I like to focus on. I take this into account when I'm creating my vision board because I do like to set goals for each category. And these categories just allow you to live a very fulfilled life, to be balanced in order for you to function naturally and optimally. Number 1 category is physical health and wellness. Number 2 is family and relationship. Number 3, work and career. Number 4, wealth and money satisfaction. Number 5 is spiritual wellness. And number 6 is intellectual and mental goals. A tip when choosing your photos is try to get pictures that do not have random people's faces on it. You want to be able to visualize yourself. This is your life. So try to get faceless pictures, or you could always like Photoshop your face into it. Okay, let's get to it. Let's create this vision board that is actually going to work. And the first thing that I'm going to do on my laptop is I'm going to open up Canva and I'm going to open up Pinterest. We're going to type in vision board. And I love Canva. They literally have so many templates already for you where you could just swap the pictures out. And we're gonna go with one that really resonates with me right now. So we're gonna click on that one. So now that we have Pinterest and my Canva up and running, I am going to start searching through Pinterest and save the pictures that resonate with me and align with my goals. And we're gonna save them to my computer and then upload them on Canva so we can customize that vision board. I'm gonna start with this healthy aesthetic. You see, I love things like this right here because I really want to focus this year on a very balanced lifestyle as well as portion control. I don't know if it's breastfeeding that makes me eat like crazy. Well, I know it's breastfeeding that makes me eat like crazy, but I think that that's something that I can work on. We're gonna try focusing on that this year and eating just very nourishing meals. Look at this, look at this. That is totally the vibe that we're going for this year. So I'm gonna save some of those and get them over to Canva. I have just saved all the pictures on Canva. I'm going to go through every single category with you guys. So I told you I split it up into 6 categories for my vision board, and I'm going to do 2 goals per category for this year. Another thing that I like to do is, because I do set these goals up in the beginning of the year, but let's say, you know, a few months pass by and I already completed them, then I will go ahead and add a few more goals and stuff to my list and to my vision board. That's also why I love to do it digitally, because I can swap it out throughout the year, and I like to check in with my goals like every month, every 3 months, every 6 months, and so on until the end of the year. Let's start with the intellectual and mindset category. So I do want to read around 6 books this year. I listen to a lot of audiobooks, but I want to actually physically read and dedicate some time of the day to reading. I want to incorporate meditating into my routines. I've always journaled, but it's something that I started consistently doing daily this year, and I also think meditating would be so absolutely helpful. So I definitely want to incorporate that into my routine as well. Next, we'll do career goals. This is the year that I focus on YouTube and give it my all. YouTube has been a dream of mine for so long. I absolutely love watching YouTube videos, motivating, inspiring, that keep me aligned with my goals type of content. So many people have helped me, and I want to be able to pay that forward. I want to be able to inspire and motivate people to be their best self. And I think it's just absolutely fulfilling if I would be able to pay that forward and just help other people that are on the same path of making their dreams come true, creating the life that you want, because I absolutely am a firm believer that it's possible for anyone. You just have to know that it's possible for you, and it is. We're making that happen too. It's like a passion of mine. I started this year. This coming year, we're going to post every single week on a specific date. We're always going to have that content rolling. Number 2 on my career goals. So we have a clothing brand. I want to get everything back on track and release a lot of collections this year. So we have a lot of things planned. musebypablo.com. Check it out. We are going to have so many fun things coming this year, and I am so excited for what's to come. We've been planting the seeds for a long time, we've been watering them, and we are going to watch everything blossom now. So thank you everyone that has supported us so far. I am so thankful for you. Follow us on Instagram, Muse by Pablo, and check us out on musebypablo.com. We're going to have a lot of very cool and beautiful things that I'm so excited for you to wear. Next category is going to be relationships. So I definitely want to host a lot more at my place. Also want to go on a lot more dates with my husband that I love absolutely so much. He is the best ever, For the financial and money category, savings, I want to focus on saving for my retirement. So that's my goal number one. And my goal number two is I want to focus on saving for my kids' future. It is very important for me. This is something that my parents did for me, and I am super extremely grateful, and I want to be able to do that for my kids as well. For spiritual, I talk to God often. I do. I love to pray. I'm always talking to the higher power, very thankful. But I also want to watch services online. I would ideally love to go in and actually go to church, but with two little babies, it might be a little bit hard. So we're just gonna start off with watching the services online, and we'll see how that goes. And then maybe as they get a little bit older, we'll actually go in physically to church. I also want to start praying with my babies. I want them to like repeat it with me, just so they can start their own relationship. Now for my last category, which would be the physical and the wellness category, I want abs. And that is going to align with my second goal in that category, which is portion control and a very balanced diet. Those are some of the things that I have for my vision board. What are some of the things that you have for yours? No, but you see how absolutely easy it is to just customize on Canva? Like, this is why I love it so much. YouTube, we're making all of our YouTube dreams come true, baby. We are gonna save this now, and I'm gonna put it on my phone so I can see it all the time. We are done. Now ready to start working towards these plans, towards these goals, and make this the best year ever. A habit that I also like to do is to journal about this life that you see for yourself. How do you dress? What do you smell like? What is your daily routine? Who do you hang out with? What do you eat? How do you treat people? What do you spend your free time doing? What is your weekly routine? You need to speak about this version of yourself like it's already here, like it's already happening, and do so with complete confidence. Put this vision board in as many places as you can, and make sure that when you are creating it, you are in the right space mentally. You want to be positive because you want to look at it and you want to feel good. You want to feel that energy emit from your vision board, and you want it to encourage you to live this life that you know you're capable of. That is how you make a vision board that actually works. Life will get challenging, and just having that vision board as a reminder is going to get you right back on track. And it's going to remind you to believe in yourself. I really hope this helped you. I would love to hear about some of your goals for this new year, so let me know down in the comments. If you watched this to the very end, comment successful below, because this year is going to be so successful for you. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.